Hey, my YNR fans, we got another episode to unpack. Look like Christine delivers great news to Mariah and Tessa. Audra decides to make a play for Noah, and then the walls are closing in on Diane Jenkins. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS soaps, both the young and the restless, and the bold and the beautiful. This is your Young and the Restless recap for October 20th. And without any other further ado, let's unpack this episode. So we start off the episode over at Crimson Lights, where Christine tells both Mariah and Tessa great news about the adoption. Now Sharon joins the conversation as Christine discusses a young expectant mom by the name of Jess is considering Mariah and Tessa as being her adoptive parents. Now, Christine explains that Jess wants to form a bond with whoever ends up raising her child, and she asks that Jess have some communication requests. I see another storyline coming here. Now, Tessa and Mariah is totally on board, so they're excitedly waiting for Jess to email them back once the ball is in her court. So now over at Jabot, Allie is opening up to Jack about assertive and glamorous Audra, who has a history with Noah, just showed up in town. Jack advises her against any insecurity and urges Allie to give grief right back if Audra gives it first. I knew she was concerned, even though she act like she wasn't concerned about Audra. So now let's swing over to Noah's nightclub, because guess who shows up? Audra. And she acts like she just wanted to sit somewhere vibrant while she figures some things out. Now Noah still feels like Audra brings chaos wherever she goes, but Audra complains since she hoped that they could at least be civil. Now that comment irritates Noah since Audra made Allie feel insecure about their relationship. Noah is not playing games with this girl, but Audra admits to missing Noah and hating what they lost. Now after Audra suggests Noah missed her too, he blasts her for trying to get a reaction out of him. Now, Audra act like Noah wouldn't be so mad if there wasn't something still going on between them. And you know what? The opposite of love is indifference, which he did not show. Now, once Allie walks in, Noah thinks her timing is just perfect, and then they lean in for a kiss. Audra was like, okay, I guess I'll take you up on the whole society thing. And she heads off over to there. And Allie hopes, you know what? I don't want to see her again anytime soon. So let's talk about these three stooges, Ashley, Phyllis, and Nikki. And they all meet up to, of course, discuss Diane. Now, Nikki want to know the nature of Diane's connection to Tucker in LA and kind of put a question about how it's supposed to play out now that they're both back in Genoa City. Now, after Ashley explains the dinner that Tucker just blew off, Nikki thinks that they got him right where they want him. Now, Phyllis agrees that Ashley needs to make Tucker chase her and jump through hoops. Okay. And then Nikki suggests Ashley can pretend to reconnect. Y'all playing with fire. Now, Ashley won't think that that's going to be easy since she could barely stand to be in the same room with Tucker. But Nikki pushed Ashley to hold her nose long enough. Now, after Ashley leaves, Talia shows up for a surprise visit, which leads Talia admitting that she found out the truth from her editor who was pressured by someone with a lot of money and clout. That person warned against any more Diane articles, so Nikki and Phyllis assume it's Tucker that was the one applying the pressure. Now, since Talia recognized Tucker's name and act like he's such a big deal, she seemed even more excited to write more about her book and this whole Bentley angle. So speaking of Tucker, over at Society, he spots Victoria and invite her to have a sit with him. Now, after Tucker brings up Ashland Locke fiasco, Victoria admits, I don't want to talk about that. However, Victoria gathered that Tucker kept up with Genoa City business while he was supposedly at that ashram while he was away. Now, Tucker notes that Victoria liked to keep people guessing and mention her recent acquisitions. Now, when Tucker suggested he used to like surprises like that, Victoria questions if he actually really changed. Now, since Tucker has been selling off all his divisions, Victoria is hinting that maybe he's stockpiling some cash just in case something he wants to acquire. She's absolutely correct. Tucker is acting like, no, I'm just simplifying my life instead, and even suggests semi-retirement, might be in his future, perhaps right here in Genoa City. Now, when Ashley arrives, Victoria head out and wish Tucker luck with his semi-retirement thing if it actually happens. Ashley struggles to believe Tucker is going to take a step back since he always liked a challenge, but he's focused on the challenge of proving he's changed to Ashley, though. Now, after Ashley agreed to join Tucker for some lunch, she fall into a very nice conversation with him. Tucker ended up reflecting on Japan memories and how hard Ashley fought for him when he was on life support. And when Tucker suggests taking Dominic to the park together sometime, Ashley was like, nope to that idea, and urged him, please, you better not push it either. Now, since Tucker got his do-over with Ashley and Ashley heard him out, she warns that it'll take a lot more than that to prove that you've changed. Then we see Nikki trying to implement this whole new plan in motion to summon Tucker to the ranch while Talia is still there. And finally, over at Jabot, Diane is arguing that Jack is distancing himself because Phyllis and this whole convoluted story. Now, after Jack admits that he doesn't trust Diane and isn't sure that that's ever going to change, she begins to rant about Phyllis pouring poison into his ear. Nevertheless, Jack points out that certain misgivings have arisen to the surface and his instincts tell him that he's not wrong. Now, Diane stumps out of Jack's office and spots Phyllis eavesdropping, and she's gloating about it too. Now, Phyllis mentioned Talia being so excited about Tucker's connection updates, and it's just going to be a matter of time until Jack and Kyle learn about Diane's secret, according to Phyllis. Now, once Phyllis exits, Diane is sighing and she's crying, and she walks right back into Jack's office again. Jack is taken aback by Diane saying that, oh, you know what, you're right. And she confesses that there's something that she hasn't told Jack about her time in LA and something that she's been too ashamed to admit. So we got to stay tuned because it looks like Jack is going to be in for a shock. Okay, so there you have it, your Young and the Restless recap for Thursday, October 20th, 2022. Stay tuned for the Bold and the Beautiful recap also for today. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye.